Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of crap. It's all crap, don't watch us, no one cares. Hey Ma. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game that's been on the market for a, good little bit. Not forever, it's actually the newest iteration that has come out in the franchise and, series and such. But of course we were talking about NASCAR Heat 4. Well, man, Punk Rock Review, what are you doing with NASCAR Heat 4, you ask? Well, I'll tell you what we aren't doing with it. We aren't doing a, review or anything on it because we were sponsored by these guys because no one gave us anything. So Monster Games, thanks for nothing. And, what's that? 704 Games, thanks for nothing. And NASCAR Heat Franchise, thanks for nothing. Send us some free stuff. Come on now. Anyhow, moving straight into it, NASCAR Heat 4. So, tell you a little story. That's right. You got time for it, right? Not going anywhere? All right. Okay, Ma. Sit back, relax. This one's for you. So, in our early collegiate years, and such, when we were, still living with roommates and such, before, kids kind of took over their lives and the wife, took away our friends. Just kidding. Yeah, we used to have some roommates that we would sit down with and play the old NASCAR games, right? And I'm talking about, like, sitting down and being like, hey, let's do a 500-lap race that would last for hours, right? And, like, we trade off driving and pit stops and such and take breaks and stuff. It was enjoyable. Very, very, very enjoyable. And some of the most, memorable and fun times you could have as far as driving in a circle around a track, man. Just kind of, being in that whole little world and universe for that point in time for, that extended hours and such, just really was a memorable experience. So, break it down to where we are current modern kind of format and stuff, because hell, that was back on the regular original Xbox, man. The old Heat games, and there's another one out around that time too. I don't think they make no more, but irrelevant, no one cares. NASCAR Heat 4, what can be said about this one, though? So, all in all, if you are looking for that itch to kind of scratch if you are a NASCAR fan or a race car fan or anything like that, it's gonna meet the minimum for that. Now, with that being said, for this to be a, current release, it is really actually pretty disappointing with how inefficiently they have updated the franchise and kind of progressed and moved it forward down to when you're getting little updates from people and you just get a in essence like a switch version of what should be happening, because you just get a little pop-up in a dialogue box or whatever, without animations or anything like that. Not that there aren't animations in other aspects of the game and such, but it's really lackluster. And then other little things too that are kind of negative on it and such, right out the gate. Looking to your left or your right out of your car or anything, like it's not fluid, it doesn't really flow, and at times, the wrong little twitch on the thumbstick or whatever, and it'll throw you off in a race for sure. So that being aside, the stuff that they've done right and such is, still the cars, the drive-in, and the theme itself or whatever is all still on point. Definitely some vast areas for improvement, and for having not been in this franchise for the last, good few amount of iterations that have come out, really is disappointing to not see more upgrades happening along the lines of, the actual game and everything like that, everything that it entails. So, it is what it is. It is still enjoyable. It is still fun. But if you were holding out for NASCAR Heat 4 over NASCAR Heat 3, now granted we haven't played 3, but you could probably go with 3 and be just as happy. I think we would have been just as happy with 3 over 4, knowing what 4 really, in essence, doesn't bring to the table. So, it is what it is. Little racing game. But NASCAR Heat 4, what do we think of? Yeah, you get a okay because you're okay, but you really need to kind of step up and freshen up the franchise. And at the very least, send us a bunch of free shit. So there you go. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.